Back in August, I emailed Fireside Bookshop in Chagrin Falls, and I asked them if they would be willing to host me for a book signing sometime between mid-November to December for my Christmas book, The Empty Manger. And I got a response a few days after that, or maybe even the same day, saying they had an opening on November 17th, which was just 3 days after release. The perfect date for a Christmas book signing. So let's go get ready. Every book signing I do, I try to do something different to see how it works for increasing my sales and how it attracts people to my table. So I have one huge thing I'm doing for this one that I'll show you in a minute. But something else I want to do is, since I already have coloring pages, I thought I'd print out some of them to bring to the book signing. Now, I don't want to waste a ton of ink because ink can be kind of expensive, and I don't know how well this is going to do. So I'm thinking I'll print out 3 coloring pages for each of these, and then if any kids come in or if anybody else wants them, they are free to just grab them, and we will see how many people that attracts. Coloring pages are done, so the next thing is the giant surprise I have. I have this poster board for The Empty Manger. So we have the title, we have Putting Christ Back in Christmas, the blurb, I have a few endorsements down here, and then a QR code that goes to my website, and of course the cover. This is actually designed by my cover artist, Mia Dorsch, so definitely check her out. But for now, I'm very excited. I'm going to put this back in its plastic so that it stays safe on the journey to the store. And as always before book signings, I just use my bed as a giant table so I can display everything I have and make sure nothing's being forgotten. Books are kind of important, so let's get those next. This is a rolling cart I'll be putting the books in, and this is the stand for the poster board. So I'm going to pack those up and then put the books in the cart. I unfolded this and was panicking, wondering why it's an empty hole in the bottom. It's the bottom's here. There's a bottom. The events coordinator at Fireside emailed me last night. She asked me to bring a minimum of 12 to 15 copies of The Empty Manger specifically. That's the book I'm focusing on for this book signing. So something different to this signing as opposed to my other ones is that while I have all of these books, I really want The Empty Manger to be the focus. So I'm going to bring the 12 to 15, plus the rest don't take up that much room. I'm going to keep those in the trunk of my car in case I need them. And I'm going to bring 3 or so copies of my other books, because if I sell them, that would be great. But when people come to my table, I want them to ask me about this book and not all of the others for this one time. I'm gonna put something in between these gaps so the books don't slide, and then I have a stack of these here that are going to go in a separate bin, and I'll just keep those in my trunk if I happen to need them. I can't go to a book signing without pens. Now to go through this, it's a mess. We need to work on this, but for now, what I need is over here and a little over there. I'm so happy I remembered this. I want to have a little bowl of candies. Now, I know this bowl is kind of small, but we're going to have to work what we have. Now, I have stickers on top of here because this is just my general packing supplies. I'm not bringing all of those today. But these, I'm going to proof and make sure none of the ones I put in are broken, but just put them in here and have them at my booth for people to take. Here's the finished bowl. I'm going to include a bookmark with all of the books I sell today. Rather than counting out the 29 books I have, I'm just going to bring this whole, if I can put it together, this whole box, and I'll just pull out the bookmarks as I sell books. Business cards are always important, and McKenna sent me some of her cards so that I can put them in with books when I sell Theater of Memories, and I'm going to send her some of mine for the same reason. Of course, I need little stands for my books. I have 2 big ones and 3 small ones. I adore poinsettias, so I'm going to be bringing a poinsettia to put at my stand, although this might not stand up straight here, so I'll put it back on my desk. I'm going to put the coloring sheets in this folder, and I was laughing at this. These are some of the names that I almost named the church in the book. So the church, I actually ended up going with Cornerstone Church, which is right here, but these are some of the other names it could have potentially been, and I didn't realize it was still stuck in the folder. I got these at a great price. My mom actually found them and texted me asking if I wanted them, and I said yes. So these were a great deal and I want to use them, but I don't currently have any flyers that will fit in this, so I'm gonna see if I can quickly design one. And I'm thinking for Unbound, I'm gonna highlight it was a bestseller, and for Theater Memories, same thing, but also that they're double signed, and then I'll just stick them on top of the books. I don't know how big the flyer needs to be, so let's measure. That looks like 5.5 inches, although I'm holding it at an awkward angle. And then for this here, I can't even see on the camera where the edge is. It looks like I'm gonna say 5.5 by 4 inches. That looks right. So let's see what I can do. That's a little small, so let me raise the scale size. Alright, I feel like this is pretty good, and I'm kind of cutting it close on time, so it's gonna have to be good enough. That's actually a better fit than I thought. So I have little bestseller, Amazon bestseller, and a quote from the book. And then same thing for Theater of Memories. I have Amazon bestseller in addition to saying it's double signed and a quote from the book. I'm gonna put the extra books in here and they fit perfectly, it looks like. Hopefully I can get the lid on. There we go, perfect fit. So I'm gonna put these in here and now it's time to start putting things in the car. I have wanted to bring my own car to a book signing for so long, and today's finally the day. In the back seat is the poster, and here's everything else. Now, time to go. We made it, and here is the setup. And I also have my poinsettia over there. I think it looks pretty good. Now we wait for some sales.
Hi everybody, here we are. Paris is having a book signing. I'll talk more about this later, but we have the dogs, and that was so special to us to bring them. So Paris, the empty manger, I hope it's a successful day for you.
Thank you, it's off to a good start. I survived another book signing. I had the sweetest little girl come. She was so excited about the empty manger. She immediately, her face lit up and she's like, wait, Dad, can I get this? So she got that, she got a bookmark, she got coloring pages, I don't know what he's doing. She got the coloring pages, she got candy canes. She was so excited. She told me how to spell her name so she could have her name in the book. She was so sweet. So that was really fun for me because I haven't interacted directly with any kids before. So part of what I'm very excited about for the empty manger is this, and I finally got to do it. So it was a good day. It was a success. Thanks for spending it with me. I'm going to be logging off now so I can put all my books away, safe keep them until my next book signing, which is next month on December 14th. More news on that soon because it's a craft fair and I'm very excited for it. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and whatever day it is, whether it's morning, evening, or night, have a good day.